Hello, welcome to SFO Arcade. This is not a usual stream. This is Editor Dave, aka Hipster Heaven, aka Dave's demo reel, whatever you want to call it. Demo disc. Demo disc. Okay, so we're playing a weird game. I have played this before. I will admit this. It's not a long game, but that was the whole point. Was I was asked to play a game like a simple indie game that I could beat in maybe a session or two. Oh, and Humphrey says hello as well. Also, he's like dying because of the guitar. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. It's hard to position him because of the way he's sewed. But there we go. Yeah. Farting around. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry the whole gang isn't here, but yeah. So long story short, before we get going, Naomi had a wisdom tooth extraction this morning. She had all four out, just like I did when I was about 2021. So this is actually like 17 years ago. Anyways, I knew exactly what she was going to be going through, so I did give fair warning, and I ended up taking her to the surgeon's office and then bringing her back afterwards and doing like picking the prescriptions and stuff like that. So that was my day. That was a lot of my day. I could probably get going this, and hopefully, unlike Dom Rainbow Bowser, who's in the chat. Oh, well, thank you for the sub, Riff person. Thank you very much. Yeah, so hopefully, unlike Dom, Naomi doesn't end up with a infection, but she does have antibiotics, so I'm a little more hopeful about her case. Yeah. Oh, congrats, Ted, on the ball exam. It's awesome. So you're doing better than that Trevor Jacob guy. Yeah, I got mine out when I was still like kind of like fairly young, so. But it doesn't make it any easier. Okay. Let me know if I need to jack up the game audio a bit. I know it's a bit on the quiet side. I am 17 years ago. Yeah. I had my wisdom teeth out in March of 2006. Yeah. My sister and I had them out around the same time. But, why is there no... I'm not getting any sound on here. Okay, there's a little bit of sound. Right, yeah, okay. Reminder myself, the game is a bit sparing with the music and sound effects. It's a very odd game. Very odd. Yeah, Trevor Jacobs an idiot. I don't want to give too many spoilers, but you can definitely look forward to an SFO take on the whole Trevor Jacob thing. Hey Sean, how's it going? This game is called Gorogoa. It's a very bizarre puzzle, kind of like a point and click puzzle game. It has a lot of themes going on. It's really weird. Honestly, like I don't even need the keyboard for this. I just need the mouse. But I mean, having the board here is really advantageous, so I'm not going to say no. So that's fine. This. Oh yeah. So you work. It's kind of like comics, like comic panels. You mess around like this, and everything will just kind of, fit to your necessity. Depressed stepdad stream. Well, I'm not depressed though, so there you go. So there. Fuck you. Let's see. What was the thing with this again? Was that it? I think. Something like that. Oh look. Someone who's been in some kind of war and is probably just doing horribly. Okay, here we go. Is that it? Not quite. There we go. Yeah, so do like mix and match stuff like this. It's weird. It's a bit trippy, but it's not like super tough. Oh, that's all good, Ted. The video is actually underway right now, but you know what? I'm not going to say no, because this is one of the things that could just keep developing and developing. So I don't know if Ted, I don't know if you're in our Discord server. So that's discord.gg/SFO. So anyone who has a membership or subscription, if you're not in there already, get yourself in there. It's a really great place to kind of share ideas and get things across to myself or Dev. Does anyone beside myself think the red balance is a bit off? It is a bit off. Yeah, no, my face is kind of, it's like really pink. I don't know, man. It's one of those things where I'm really reluctant to mess with it. Just assume like it looked like a big old boiled lobster. To be fair, I also just got out of the shower too, not long ago. I exist mostly in the places where most dare not tread. Well, as one does. Let's see. Yeah, this gets pretty fucky. Jeepers. Am I supposed to here? I think. Get going. I do a detail and Dev spill the tea. Nah. Not much to spill, honestly. There we go. The Dave stream, there's no domestic violence, no wailing man-child that may or may not put a dent in your income. We might get a music session out of it. It's all chill here. Rock on, brother. Rock on. All right, let's see. Let's see, where was that? Let's go look. Keep looking. It's all about what you do with it. All about messing around and finding out what the heck to do. Let's see. Nope. I don't do that either. They'll always tell you if there's, if they have like a zoom out or an arrow key or whatever, just to kind of manipulate it. Clickbait thumbnail. It's no secret that blonde and dragon fat aren't exactly best friends. Where was I? Where was I supposed to go with this? Let's see. I know there's something here. Right. If I do this anyways, then you can just get in there, kid. That's right. I am definitely part of a 70s and 80s rock group. Thank you very much. This Pygmalion level shit. I don't know if there's even honestly, half the time there isn't even a mod when I'm doing stuff. And you know what? A lot of times it isn't really necessary. So I don't know if you guys have noticed anything about this, but there is an actual narrative here that's being pieced together. A lot of stuff involving wartime and it's pretty fucked up. Let's see. There we go. Sort of. Yeah, that's right. Give me that apple, bitch. Yeah, the whole point of the game is getting these fruits and somehow using them as offerings for this weird dragon thing, but There's definitely a lot more to it than that. It's a really weird game. Wonga wonga wonga. So anyone that does drugs, you might as well do them now. And anyone that doesn't do drugs, you might feel like you're on drugs. So there's that. Let's see. I don't know if I beat this game too quickly, though. That would not be good. Would I consider you my oomphies? What the hell is an oomphy? Yeah, if you feel like you're too sober for this kind of game, if you have drugs, take the drugs. If not, then I'll blame you. That's fine too. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to play games. Speedrun it. Oh no, this game is maybe like 2.5 hours, so I really can't speedrun anything. Another internet word for friend. Well, let's see now. Hard to say because there's a fine line between being friendly and being parasocial. I don't mind being friendly at the very least. You know what I'm saying? Just, This is, I think it's Spain. I think it's Spain. I think it's post, like it's somehow during the Civil War, and also, and it's like during the Civil War, and then something like 20 years after, and then maybe 50 years after. It's really defo gay. Oh no. How could I take drugs? I'm on camera. Maybe I already took the drugs. Maybe I'm not. In any case, I'm not saying I dislike anyone, but it is a fine line. There is definitely a fine line. It's some weird shit. Some weird ass shit. Whee! Man. This is so messed up. It's like a Picasso painting with the bottom of Guernica. Yeah, kinda. It's just, well, a little more abstract. It's just saying a lot, considering it's a Picasso painting. And I've seen that painting before. It's striking. It's quite awful. I mean, it's not even that specifically graphic. It's just more the look of this like raw animal terror on everyone's faces. Is YouTube racist against stoner Canadians? Oh no! We have the wrong thumbnail. Oh, that would have been Dev actually. He set this up. Blonde. I wouldn't get annoyed by you if you weren't being annoying. If you weren't making advertisements for my book before it's even out, giving it titles I haven't given it yet. What about Basque? Yeah, well, as far as I know, this game is based on the repercussions of the Spanish Civil War or World War II. I don't know about the whole YouTube. The CanCon thing is really it's still kind of getting off the ground. Thank God. I'm not really thrilled about it, to be honest. I don't think anyone should be thrilled about it, but they're saying it's supposed to be more about giving network television and radio a better chance to share their vision or some nonsense. It's pretty fucking stupid, if you ask me. Okay, let's see. Oh, what was I doing with this? Do every third video in French. Well, Dev can't really speak French, and I can barely speak French. All right, Caleb. I wouldn't blame you. Dolly was crazy. Dolly was insane. Fun fact, the bombing of Guernica was an accident. The Germans only meant to bomb the bridge, but they missed and destroyed the whole town, but the town's then surrendered. That's when the Nazis adopted terror bombing in World War II. I mean, you're wrong, the Americans did a lot too. Look at the Dresden bombings, that was insane. Okay. What I really need to be able to do is, I think I have to be able to balance this out so I can, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think I have to balance this shit out so that, no, I can't. Oh, God. Okay, it has been a while since I've played this game. This game is called Gorogoa. It is a bizarre... It's a bizarre look at the repercussions of war on one man's life through a mixture of classic sculpture, astronomy, I would say I don't know, well, that Buddhism for sure, like Tibetan Buddhism. I'm not gonna lie, like every time I play this game, I've been, like, other than now, like every time I play this, I've been baked. It's the kind of game that if you do drugs, you should. It's a fine game either way, but yeah, it's definitely it's messed up. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, Greco. Oh man, I heard about that guy. He's a pretty messed up guy too. I mean, it's hard to beat Goya. The Black Period was that's just beyond messed up. Okay, let's see. So I guess worst case, if I do beat this game, you know, too early, I could. There is another game that I might be able to do, but I'm going to try to stretch this out as much as I can. Yeah. So, as far as I know, this is the same guy. He keeps having dreams about bombings and falling from buildings. Like it seems pretty apparent that this is the same person. The negative publicity around the bombing of Dresden was a Soviet propaganda campaign to make the Americans look bad at the Cold War, even though the Soviets specifically requested the Americans bomb Dresden. We kind of had to. We did the same thing in Japan. We had no choice. We had to make the Axis surrender. Well, there's a line from a Bond movie that I thought kind of striking. It was, "Duty has no sweethearts." All right, okay. It's clearly not going to be able to do this yet. Okay. That's cool, I guess. Shit. Okay. Yeah, this is one of those weird things where... nope. Okay, go. Damn it. I remember doing this puzzle. There we go. Bonk. Fuck yeah. There we go. Oh, hey, Spooky. No, Dev is not arguing on Twitter. So what happened was Naomi had her wisdom teeth out this morning, and so I was the one to go bring her to the surgery and back, and now Dev is making sure that he's kind of looking after her now, you know, because there's a bunch of medications, and I don't know who's had their wisdom teeth out, but you can only basically, you can't have solid food for a few days, and it's very uncomfortable. Yeah, that's a very good reason. I don't know if they were impacted. I didn't ask. Mine were, and it sucked dick. I have fond memories of my wisdom tooth being removed. I think with Sprite and Dragon Quest 8 for 3 days. For me, it was because I was luckily enough, I was able to go stay at my parents' place for a few days. So it was a lot of smoothies and watching Corner Gas. Yeah, that was a pretty good time, actually. Let's see. She's in her mid-20s, yeah. She'll heal up just fine. Wait, you had yours out smooth and easy, Spooky. Wow, you got lucky, Bal. Yeah, all the wisdom teeth, all 4, they were all impacted, and it sucked a lot. It was not fun. In any case, I don't think it's easy to get your wisdom teeth out at any time. As much as Spooky was, I think Spooky was just lucky. Trying to bully them doing a tabletop game. Well, I can mention it, but I can't promise anything, brother. I really can't. I cannot. I won't be surprised. Well, like the older you get, the harder it is to heal in general. So that's definitely a point right there. Wait, I actually need my wisdom teeth pulled out too. My teeth are impacted and my whole jaw person out. Sebastian, seriously, the sooner you can get those out, the better. Because I was in agony leading up to mine coming out, and no, even Canada, like you pay, you pay out the ass. At least, well, comparatively, we pay out the ass. It is not fun and it is not cheap. I can't speak for him, Spooky. I can only relay what you said, okay? Wait. What the fuck? Caleb, your dentist sounds like a butcher. You should be under general anesthetic if you're getting your wisdom teeth out. Unless you actually have a legitimate aversion to it, like you cannot be under general anesthetic because for whatever reason it can kill you, or like you start puking your guts or something like that, and you can't stop. Unless you have some kind of that kind of aversion to it, there's no excuse. So it sounds like that dentist was just a cheap bastard. Let's see. They don't put you to sleep here in Ireland. They just numb the area and pull. Oh my god! Wait, your wisdom teeth were free, Spooky? What the fuck? You lucky bastard! Yeah, here it's like the general aesthetic is definitely most definitely a matter of cost. The amount of units of anesthetic you get, it is very dependent on the cost itself is very dependent on the anesthetic. Seriously, fine. I'll take your word for it, Caleb. It doesn't sound very. Doesn't sound particularly pleasant to me. Yeah, I'd rather get more aesthetic than just say whatever. I don't know how many units I needed to go under. I don't know. Again, it was like 17 years ago, so I have I have a pretty clear memory of it, but I don't know all the I don't know all the actual operational details because I wasn't the one, driving or anything like that. It was my mom. Wait, you don't have to wait. You don't have to pay to keep your wisdom teeth. No, you have to pay to get them taken out, Sean. You definitely have to pay to get them taken out. No, anything dental in Canada, it's like, yeah, fuck you. Okay, so I gotta find a way to make this, because like that's supposed to heat that up, and it's supposed to be like a gauge, so it's supposed to rise. Oh, right, yeah, that was it. Okay, great. I'm not completely retarded. Just mostly retarded. Ooh. And that's already done. Okay. Mm-hmm. Think. Yes. No. Maybe so. Bow. Paid 200. You paid $200 per tooth. Okay, dude. Mine was like $1,500, $1,600, and that was almost 20 years ago. Nowadays, depending on the anesthetic, you're looking at anywhere between $2,000 to $3,000 easily. Wait, what is Dave's band called? The Humphreys, Humphrey Thorogood and the Destroyers, Humphrey and the Heartbreakers, Humphrey Lewis and the News, Coldplay. I mean, I have my opinion. I was able to shift in my molars slightly, where I bite my own cheeks and not cash no boy. Yeah, that's what happened to me because it was impacted. Yeah, I was biting on my cheeks, and I was starting to puncture them. Yeah, that was the point where the surgeon said, yeah, we got to take those out like now, because otherwise he's gonna end up going, like, he's gonna have sepsis or something. So please, for the love of God, get those teeth out ASAP. Okay, so nope. Okay, I definitely had the right idea. Had the right idea before this. Okay, so I need to do that. I need to make sure that I have one going. What the actual fudge? All good, Sean. I have that too. It's a problem. It costs like 100 euros a tooth to get it. Yeah, but they don't give you proper aesthetic. All right. I've been bailed on for cabs. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not doing cocaine spooky. I've already tried it before. It's not my favorite by any means. I'm not doing cocaine. I don't care if it's free. I'm not doing cocaine. Fuck that. I mean, there's sirens going on in the background. They're already paying attention. They're trying to find me. They're trying to do me. They're trying to do me. They're trying to do me dirty. Oh, right. Yes. Okay. I think I remember this now. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. So. Wait. I got mine pulled because it was so far back and brush good that the site's starting to break down, and what happens when you ignore shit. Yep. Cocaine. Retracts the balloon that rose the heat gauge. You can intentionally going to make one turn the other. No, it was. One's affected by the magnetic pole, and one was, as far as I can remember, was affected only by the heating of this urn, boiler tank. I don't know what the hell you want to call it, but oh shit, bloody hell! Swear to God. Okay, here we go. Nope. That was it. How to do this? Okay, so I gotta go for seven 23 in the evening? Question mark. Okay, so I'm already kind of there. So all I have to do is do this, and then take this off, and then find. Oh gosh, what was it again? Yes. Okay. So I gotta do this, and then I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Bam. Always believe. Is wisdom teeth pain as bad as a root canal? I would know. I have no idea. No idea. Only had a wisdom teeth. Actually, no. I've had wisdom teeth out, and I've had 2 fillings. The fillings were not that bad. It's been uncomfortable. It's honestly more uncomfortable just like feeling the drill going, the actual vibration of the drill on your teeth. It's more just uncomfortable, kind of like, I don't know if anyone's accidentally like bitten a seatbelt or something like that, or just like had their teeth rub on something. It's almost like rubbing on sandpaper. It's just really weird. It's like a most ticklishly uncomfortable thing. It's really fucked up. All right, let's see. Can I actually do something here, or am I just? I just want the damn kid to go get the thing with the other thing, you know? There we go. It's a very weird game. What kind of puzzle game is this? Point and click meets kind of like weird comic strip match to action, but also it's a layer based game. And it really is, yeah. Guy. As far as I know, it's guy going through all the points in his life because he was this kid in Franco era Spain, and it's almost like necessarily like everyone is actually him at certain points. It's like potential versions of him. I don't even know. Dave, I just got to switch with the best. What's the best Zelda game? I mean, my favorite is Wind Waker, which is clearly not on the Switch. I mean, I did like Breath of the Wild. I'm kind of meh on Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not gonna lie. I'm at the point where I think I'm gonna just wait until the others are done their playthrough, and then I'm just gonna try for myself. It seems like one of those games I'd rather just do by myself. What? Spooky. That game came out when I was. It was the first Zelda game I ever bought for myself. Back in like 2003. Oh, Drac, did you actually know this game? Holy shit. Yeah, I love Wind Waker. Fuck off. It is very controversial. I kind of doubt he's gonna want to play Sleeping Dog Spooky. I played a bunch of that game and I didn't dislike it, but it's really buggy. At least it was really buggy. It wasn't the time I played it. I know that much. Isn't Wind Waker like largely the slight? It was at first, but it's become as far as I know, it's become largely accepted as one of the best ones. No, I played it on 360 years and years ago, like 10 years ago, and it had some really nasty bugs. Keep in mind, Devin Nami like the Yakuza, so like this. I mean, it's possible. It's like Hong Kong Yakuza, and I've been playing Like a Dragon, which is honestly becoming one of my favorite games ever. So there's that. Fuck me, where do I go? Oh no, where do I go? Old man. Hemingway and that shit. Nope. Let's see. What do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh. Okay, no. Not there. Okay. Shibasha? Shibasha? No. Okay. Yeah, Wind Waker. Okay, the problem with Wind Waker, the only real problem that I have with Wind Waker is that it got cut short because of Japanese businessmen being extremely impatient and extremely influential to the point where it was destructive. They can fuck right off. The dungeons we got were fine. It's just the fact that we didn't get more than. I mean, there was Dragon Roost, so either Volcano, you had the Forbidden Forest, and then you had the stuff later on with the two sages. So you had your what was it, Wind Temple and Earth Temple. So you had four. Basically, you had Forbidden Fortress twice, and these four temples or four dungeons. Plus, there's the Tower of the Gods, which is so you got your five. So it's like kind of dungeons, and then there's like actual dungeons, and then there's all. I don't know, man. I kind of just want to play Ocarina at this point. You know what's spooky? I'm not gonna think against you there, man. I'm not, because having seen Tears of the Kingdom, I I saw that playthrough. I saw the amount that like from the stream we did last week, and I was like, I really miss old Zelda. Dave, would you rather be doing anime content than editing devs' stupid political takes? You watch so much anime or read manga. What's your favorite? Um. Okay, so I don't know if I'd rather be doing anime content simply because it doesn't really make much anymore, because you get completely royally fucked by these companies, these greedy ass Japanese production companies. I do watch anime still. I haven't been watching as much as I used to watch. My favorite anime of the last season was Campfire Cooking in Another World, because it's just kind of offbeat and kind of kitschy. I tried watching. I got a good chunk of the first season of Gundam Witch from Mercury. I've been trying to get back into Gundam. Manga wise, oh man, there's so much shit out there. There's so much. I mean, I really want to spend. I've been telling myself maybe I should just sit down one day and just marathon a whole bunch of Berserk. Because what I've read like the prequel ones, like all the prologue chapters, and fuck, that's good. It is so good. The real thing is do I have enough time for all that, and do I have enough patience for all that? And the answer is not usually. Yeah, Dev's been very selective about the anime. Excuse me. 6 if you count the last dungeon there. Yeah. Well, I hope you like it, Drakus. I mean, like I said, I'll give it a shot once the others are done their playthrough. I'm just not really feeling it right now. I'm really not. Okay, so this is definitely not a go. Thanks, Gurney. I haven't really gotten far into Berserk at all. That's my whole point, is that I haven't really gone that far into it. And I even decided to see if maybe I could try reading One Piece again, and I didn't even get that far into it, and then I just kind of stopped. And it wasn't one of those things where I'm like, "Oh, this sucks." It was just I just got distracted. You know, other things kind of popped in, and um, I think it was just more like in real life stuff. The stuff got in the way. I mean, when I was in my late teens and my 20s, I felt like I had all the time in the world for that sort of thing. And now it's just like, I don't know. I just don't doesn't feel as like it doesn't feel as accessible as it used to be. Let's see. So now he's crippled. Am I spoiled for Berserk? No, I'm not. I don't really know much. I don't blame you for being tired of Isekai. I've seen too much. The reason why I liked the campfire cooking one is because it just seemed a little bit more different, and it had a decent sense of humor, and it wasn't overly saturated with fan service, which was nice. Like, yeah, there's a bit of it, but it's not like stupendously bad. Okay. Oh fuck, it's right. I can do this. Can't yet. There's just so much time. There's so many manga chapters. There's so many anime episodes out there to watch, and only so much time. And I mean, fuck. I haven't even finished watching the last season of My Hero Academia. That's how far behind I am. And I mean, Dom and I were like, we were really into that show. I mean, really into it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so this is one of those. This is kind of like the crux of the game. This is like the really, really crazy. There we go. I think, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. It's real crazy shit. Okay, nope. Are you Naomi gonna cuck Deb with Jesus again? Well, at least not until she's feeling better. Bastard needs a lot. Oh fuck! I think I gotta wait. I think that was it. The one that just turned to its side. You know, the game's, it's not bad. I don't even know if I don't know if I bought it or Dev bought it or whoever bought it. It might have been me, because I wait for these occasional little sales, and games are like $5-10. You know, it's not excessive or anything like that. It does that after a while, but some little some like fairly entertaining pieces of programming history. Shit. Okay, this looks like the right area. Clearly the right area. Okay. Okay, no. Nope. Of course, he has to walk right. No, the whole thing is that you have to be able to. I have to get this kid to the other side, and that's not happening. Oh fuck! No, that's not either. I know that much. Hey Bruce, how's it going? Or not wrecking Dev in V's comment section there. Not pleased with this kettle take. Kettle take? Oh, hey, Sunderstand. What's up? Yep, super hipster today. Yeah, you're kind of limited to what you can do. It will give you the prompts, so. No, that's not it. Nope. Oh, shit. I know that I was close. I'm close. I know I'm getting there. I gotta. Shingle. Ain't that. It's not that because I already did that. And that's all new. But here's the thing. It's the only thing I can do is be in this picture and do this and go here. Oh, the pick me thing. I know. God. I wish none of this stuff had ever come across the pike. Oh, hello. Nope, that's not it either. Okay. Okay. Nope. This clearly has something to do with this. At least one of the steps. I mean, don't get me wrong. Am I just going to go and shit on VTubers for the sake of shitting on VTubers? No. Will I say that I'm not interested? Yes. I don't. It's the same reason why I don't really watch as much anime or read manga as much as I used to. I just don't. I either don't have the time or I'm just not as interested as I used to be. Yeah, that's right. Most obsessions aren't very healthy. Thank you, DK Eldridge. I appreciate that. I just wish I knew what the hell I was doing right now, even though I played this game before, even though it's been a while. So, you know. Bollocks. What the living shit was I doing with this? What in the living bollocks? Okay, I have to be able to go from picture to picture. I know that much. It's like, there's nothing I can do here. I'm gonna recall I had to go, pardon me. I had to make sure this bloody kid had somewhere to go, right? So I had no choice but to, it's like, crapes. It's so easy to click off too. Ah, Christ. New game, what this? It's called Gorogoa. It's really weird. Picture throw the Spanish Civil War, Buddhism, depression, spirituality in general, and it's somehow astronomy into the same pot, and then just put it on simmer for a while. No, I know, Blonde. I know there's a connection here, but here's the thing: is like, I gotta be able to. Okay, there's clearly something here that has to fit in that gap, right? This definitely connects, but I gotta be able to make sure there's some kind of connecting point. I gotta find the linchpin. It's the barrel of laughs. That's right. It needs to be turned. It is an indie game. I'll tell you this right now, everyone. I would rather be playing Like a Dragon. I fucking love that game. But that's a long game. It is a very long game. Okay. God, I'm gonna do something with this. The real question is, what do I do? Ain't that... Sure as I'll ain't this either. Nope. Nope. Anything here? No. No, nothing there either. The busted wall with the swirly things fits in this hole. Busted wall with swirly thing. Like this? Nope, not that. Not that. Wall of the kneeling. Thing is the same shape as the wall of the kneeling man. Okay, so it's not this. Clearly not. Okay, so we'll have to just keep looking around. Okie doke. Fucking wish this was the same. Oh right, yeah. Okay. So what I have to do is, no matter what, is I have to. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. You're right. I got it. I just got to make sure that this is. Just gotta turn it. Yeah, I gotta make it go clockwise once. Yeah, no worries, guys. I got you. Thank you. All right, so I gotta go here and move up. And then, oh gosh, yep, there we go. There we go. So I'll have to wait for another. Right, it goes counterclockwise, not clockwise. We'll have to wait for a couple turns and then, yeah. Herpaderp. That's good though. I appreciate it. I really do. We're almost at an hour anyway, so that actually works out pretty well. I think this might be around the halfway point. I would imagine so, anyways. So, all right, there we go. Let's do that. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Accept. Shit. I gotta get the kid there still. Which means I can do this. Yes, of course. And then I can just go double back and do that again. Radio. There we go. Smart guys. Thank you. Oh, and speaking of thanks, thank you, Punkster, for subscribing again. Almost 2 years. Well, your money's going to something good. I kid. I appreciate it very much. It is a beautiful game. I'll definitely say that much. It is a good-looking game. Okay. Right. Yeah. So you can move on from there. All right. Let's see. You must figure out what to do with this. What am I drinking? Tonic water. Schweppes tonic water. Honestly, it's like kind of like drinking a gin tonic, just no gin. So works for me, man. It's not everyone's taste. Deb tried it once and he almost threw up. I'm not drinking anything with grapefruit if I can. Actually, you know what I found out? So Dom's dad is a pharmacist, and he said you have to drink a fair amount of grapefruit juice before it starts to really, especially if it's like an extract, or like it's mixed into another drink like that instead of just like pure grapefruit juice, or like if it's a diluted extract, it's fine. If it's real grapefruit juice, it's okay as long as you don't have too much of it. If it's an extract, like just like a concentrated extract, then you're fucked. It will definitely set you off. The sugar grammage? 31 grams? Oh my god. Shit, sugar. Well, I can't get diet. It's not what's available. Ugh, Clash of Clans, gross. That's fine, Damien. It's it makes sense eventually. It's one of those games where it's you just gotta keep clicking around and kind of fucking around and find out. Where's the gin? I don't have any. I didn't really feel like it. What's your best ethical argument against veganism? Let's see. Okay, let's see. 1, vegan food can be extremely expensive. 2, if animals are dying anyways, then why the fuck not eat them? 3, lack of iron and protein. If you have to rely only on supplements, and it gets to the point where your skin starts turning gray, like Jaden Smith. So there's a nutrition detriment there. That may be a huge point. Let's see. Water consumption can be even greater. Now, we'd have to measure out the whole water consumption versus methane consumption, all those values. Let's see. What else? I mean, I'm not just going to go on, just something as subjective as taste. I'm going more on statistics. Yeah, I think it comes down to land usage, water usage, and like just cost per unit. It's like, now don't get me wrong, I don't necessarily want to eat meat every day. I'm not like a full blown carnivore, and I'm not a vegetarian either. I'm kind of like somewhere in between, because I mean we had pork. We had a bunch of pork, and frankly, I kind of felt sick after. So, and honestly, it kind of depends on like the value of the meat you're eating too. Soy and hemp have protein, a lot of vegetables have iron in them. Also, rice and beans are super cheap. They're the biologic with you eating human to the inevitable other death. Only if I was trapped in the Andes. Soy does have protein. Lentils have protein. Now, just because vegetables have iron in them doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to process very well. I agree that rice and beans are pretty cheap. Although, I don't know. Like if you really put a gun to my head and said like, yeah, I got to give up meat the rest of my life, I'd probably go ovo-lacto vegetarian at the very least. Soy's phytoestrogens are ill-advised for development. I'm not SFO. Well, okay. I'm the original SFO. I am the guy that did the anime reviews, and Dev and I worked on the anime reviews. So what happened was, who am I? I don't know. Who am I? No idea. Yeah. Basically, I got involved in some like more on the ground politics. Dev got more involved in the political philosophy side, and then I was at university, and he just kept going with the videos, and I mean I've become more involved in the last couple of years, but yeah. Just lie and say I'm Devin. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not someone I'm not. I'm not gonna say sorry. I'm not gonna lie and say I'm someone that I am not. Yeah, I'm the SFOG. Matt Walsh's first cousin. Oh, God. Was it my to do the anime reviews? Actually, it was okay. So it was my suggestion that we work on something creative in general, but it was more of a consensus thing to do the anime stuff. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I like my flat cap. It is. I've had this for 10 years now. Actually, I got this. Yeah. I think it was like this month, 10 years ago. I've had this hat, and it's still held up pretty well. Oh, dragon fat. No, it wasn't really my idea to do the anime reviews so much as it was one of those things where you just we talked about different things, and I think it might have been more Dev, to be honest, suggested, because we'd watch a bunch of anime together. So, anyways, sorry to cut this conversation short, but we're over an hour, and I need to go to the bathroom and take a break, and hopefully I can get through the rest of this game in the next part, and if I have to take a little bit longer to beat it, then that's fine. It's not a super long game, but I never like to overestimate the power of my intelligence, because that's usually where things go horribly wrong. Okay, so gonna take a short break. Be back in like 5 minutes. All right, take care, guys.